Hey guys, what's up? For those of you who don't know me, my name is Crissanna, and if you're new here, welcome, and if you're an oldie, welcome back. So today we're going to be testing out some new drugstore makeup. Some of it is like very new, and then others isn't so new, but it's new to me, so I figured I would play around with some different makeup. Anyways, what's been up? How have you guys been doing? Let me know down in the comments below. Are you excited for fall? What's your favorite thing about fall? My favorite thing about fall is just chilling on the couch, snuggled up with blankets, drinking some pumpkin spice lattes, doing core mazes. Just that Halloween spirit just brings me so much joy. And I do love Halloween because it brings me into Thanksgiving, into Christmas, and I love all those holidays. So I'm very excited for the colder weather to come. So we're just going to go ahead and jump right into this. So to prime my eyes, I got the Hard Candy Eyeshadow Primer. So I have tried this once already and I did not like it the first time. So we're going to give this another go. And most of this stuff I picked right up at my Walmart. So I did squeeze a little too much on this side. So I'm just going to go with my Jessup Concealer Buffer Brush. And just move some of that over here onto this side. So I did already do my brows, and for that I used the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer. This is really nice. You can get this at your local drugstore. I've been loving this because if you can see how fine the tip is, it makes it really, really easy to fill in your brows and get them shaped exactly like you want them. So before this primer dries down all the way, I'm going to grab my Maybelline Fit Me Conceal in the shade Fair Light. I'm just going to use this to set my eyelids. So I'm just going to grab a blending brush by BS Small. So now the eyeshadow palette we're going to go in for today is going to be the Wet n Wild Fantasy Makers Tin Pan Eyeshadow Palette. And I got this in their Halloween section with their Wet n Wild makeup. I just thought these colors were super, super pretty for fall. So this is what they look like with the pan open. Super, super pretty. I'm really excited about this top color. So I'm first going to pick up this shade right here. Using a blending brush from Vertex. I'm going to start taking this right into the crease area. I'm actually going to take a blending brush by BS Small. But yeah, next time I go up to Walmart, I definitely want to buy a few more of these limited edition eyeshadow palettes. If they are limited edition, I'm not sure because I know they're not like the normal palettes, but they had some really pretty ones. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing on the other eye. Just blending it right back and forth through the crease. Also putting some right on the outer V as well. So once I got this as dark as I want, I'm going to just go in with that same brush and just, with no extra product, just blend it all out. So now I'm going to pick up this shade right here. So I'm going to use a Luxe Petite Brush by Jessup. And this color is just going to go right into the crease. So I'm going to go back into that first shade we used. Putting it right above that purple shade. Just to blend everything out. Going to go back into that darker purple shade using the same Jessup small blending brush. Just going to run that back through the crease. As for right now, I'm definitely going back up to Walmart and getting the rest of those palettes just because I love the way they perform. Like, I've been really digging Wet n Wild's eyeshadow palettes lately. I mean, oh man, they're just performing so well. Once again, I'm going to go back in with this shade. Same thing, getting her right up there above that purple shade. So now we're going to go in for shimmer, and this is my favorite part because I love all the shimmers in this palette. So of course, the first shade I'm going to take is going to be this orange one at the top. So I'm going to use a flat brush by Best Hope. And I'm first going to start off applying this to about 2/3 of my lid. I'm actually going to switch to a different brush from Best Hope. So for that shimmer shade, I am not getting nothing at all. Like, I'm not getting much for it at all. I'm literally digging my brush in and it's not even creating fallback. So it's a very dry shade. I mean, yeah, it's definitely a beautiful shade. That's for sure. So I guess once I kind of started rubbing my brush around in it, I'm now picking up quite a bit more. So I'm just going to grab some of this shade right here. Using that same brush by Best Hope. Just going to apply this right here where the matte and the shimmer meet. Now this color is really, really pigmented. This shimmer shade is packing right on nicely. So as for right now, we are done with the eyeshadow. So I'm going to go on mascara. This is the Maybelline, the Falsies Lash Lift Mascara in the shade Very Black. So I'm only going to apply just a small amount of this because I will be going in with false lashes. So this is how the wand looks. For false lashes today, I'm going to be using the Ardell 3D Fox Mink lashes in the shade 857. So I am going to go ahead and put these on off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, false lashes are on. Now we're going to move on for the face. So moving in for face primer, I'm using the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Hydrating Primer. This is a 12-hour makeup grip. So I have used this before and I absolutely love this. So this is what it looks like. It kind of looks like gel. It's very, very sticky as well. It's definitely not your typical primer that kind of feels like silky and soft. So now for foundation, this is something I'm really excited to try. This is the Covergirl Clean Fresh Skin Milk Nourishing Foundation with coconut milk and aloe extract. So I got mine in the shade Light Medium 550. I hope this fits. So I got this and then I also got the concealer. Same thing. This is a hydrating concealer and is in the shade Fair Light. And then I also got their Clean Fresh powder. This is in the shade Light Pale. So I know with the powders, they didn't have much of a shade variety. With the concealers and foundation, there was some shades. There wasn't a whole lot, but there was definitely some. I hope this really fits because I didn't get another one. I only got this one color. Okay, first things first, it's very, very liquidy. So I guess I'm just going to go ahead and apply some to my finger. So now I'm going to grab my foundation brush by Equal Tools just to blend that all in. CoverGirl used to be my shit back in the day. Like I absolutely loved CoverGirl. I don't use it so much anymore because I'm using so many different makeups, but this used to be my shit. Like I would use this all the time, every day. Like all my makeup products were CoverGirl. So definitely a really, really great brand. Shade seems to match me okay. I mean, it's not that off. So very sheer coverage. I don't think it's a BB cream. It doesn't say. Okay, it says it blurs imperfections, evens out skin tone, sheer, buildable coverage, instant all-day hydration. I mean, I'm definitely liking how it is looking on my skin. I probably really don't need another layer. Just debating on if I would like to build it up. Why not? I'm actually going to just take a little bit more. So now I'm going to go in with the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Hydrating Concealer in the shade Fair Light. Also going to take it right down in my T-zone as well. I'm going to use my beauty sponge by Anaesthetica just to... I don't know what was up that sponge, but it just wasn't working. So I'm just going to take my sponge by Beaky and just start buffing that in. Not really sure what is going on, but the concealer is like clinging to certain parts of my face. And it's making my face like really dry in some spots. See if I can get up close. If you guys can see right here, see how it's kind of clinging really bad right there. Right here, almost wiped off so much. There's now like a red spot. Yeah, that's very, very bad. I'm going to go back on my foundation brush just to see if I can't buff that out a little bit. So if you guys have ever used this concealer or foundation together and it's gave you problems, let me know. Or if it hasn't give you problems, let me know as well. Because I have like, of course, peach fuzz on my face right here. And it is clinging to it so badly. Yeah, so as of right now, not a big fan of the concealer. But as for the foundation, I really have liked it up until this point. I just think the concealer is clinging onto it in weird ways and it just does not look flattering. I'm going to take the Clean Fresh CoverGirl Healthy Look Pressed Powder, and this is in the shade Light Pale. So once again, the shade range for these is very slim. They don't have much shades at all. So I'm going to take a brush by Isaac Mizert, and this is a TJ Maxx brush. And I'm just going to start setting my face. So this is not new, but I've been wanting to try it. This is a Milani bronzer, and this is in the shade Sun-Kissed. So it says this is a silky matte bronzer. So I've been really excited to try this. That's what it looks like with it opened. So I'm going to take a powder brush by Makeup Works. Just start bronzing up my cheeks. First things first, it's very, very pigmented. Wow, I'm absolutely loving this bronzer already. And it's literally my first time, but I'm like loving it. So for blush, this is new and I have not tried this yet. This is the Maybelline Cheek Heat Blush. This is in the shade Rose Flush. So this is like a liquid blush. Okay, it's a sheer gel cream blush. I'm really nervous to use this. I don't want to like get too much in one spot and not be able to blend it out. So it's got like a little tiny cap on it like that. So I guess what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little on the back of my hand. I'm going to take an angled brush by Profusion and just kind of start dabbing that into my hand. It's very subtle at the moment, but it is very, very pretty. Very, very easy to blend out. And it's almost like you can leave the color very sheer and light, or you can definitely darken it up. So I absolutely love that blush. It's super pretty. I'm probably definitely going to go up and get some more colors of that. So the highlighter I got is the e.l.f. highlighter. It looks like this. So I'm just going to grab a small highlighting brush by Hard Candy. So now I'm going to go in and finish the lower lash line. So I'm going back into that Wet n Wild palette. So I'm going to grab this purple right here. I'm going to use a number 5 brush by BH Cosmetics. It's just a small smudging brush. I'm going to get this right under the lower lashes. So I'm going to go back in with that Maybelline mascara and get some on the lower lashes. So I'm just going to go ahead and spray my face quick. And for that, I'm going to use the Milani Make It Last setting spray. I've always heard so many good things about this, but I haven't ever tried it myself. I love the little spritzer on it. First things first, I feel like it's like evenly dispensing the product all over my face. Because I know with some, I like spray and it like sprays in that direct spot and gets my whole face soaked. So I really like the spritzer on this. Definitely like that. So moving on for lips, I'm going to go in with the NYX Professional Makeup Lip Pencil in the shade Pale Pink. Just going to go ahead and line my lips with this. And then for lipstick, I'm going to take the Milani Amore Matte Lipstick in the shade Pretty. So just because lipstick is so matte, I really don't like that feeling and I really don't like how it looks. So I'm going to add some lip gloss. This is the Wet n Wild Jungle Rock Lip Gloss in the shade Fearless. Okay guys, this is the finished look. I will give you a close-up. So I really liked most of the products. The only thing I didn't like was the CoverGirl concealer. Just because the simple fact it really caught onto my dry spot and I haven't ever really had a concealer do that. So this for me would have to be a miss unless it is pairing it with the foundation or pairing it with the Hydrating primer by Hard Candy. I'm going to have to use them kind of all separately and try that out because I know with the Hard Candy primer, I love that stuff. I use that with multiple different foundations and it hasn't ever done that to me. So I'm guessing that it's either this or this being paired with the foundation. If you guys have ever had this problem, let me know. But yeah, I really love the Wet n Wild Fantasy Makers eyeshadow palette. And once again, I will leave everything linked down in the description box below. If I cannot find it on Walmart's website, you can probably just go to the Walmart store and find most of this stuff here because like I said, that's where I got most of it. But yeah, even this little blush, I absolutely love this. Like this was amazing. I really, really did like this. I pretty much liked everything, like I said, besides the concealer. But other than that, I liked everything. The mascara, I didn't really get a chance to try it that much because, of course, I put false lashes on. So I'm definitely going to give this some more tries and see if I end up liking it. So yeah, guys, I really hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and let me know what you guys think. If there's any new cool makeup to the market that you like, that you think I might like, let me know down in the comments below. And as always, thank you all for supporting me through this journey. I couldn't thank you enough. Once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.